Hi, my name is Pastor Parker, and this September 30th will kick off a crusade. Now, we're all so excited about the crusade, but 10 weeks before the crusade, we're going to start a ministry called Operation Harvest. What is Operation Harvest? It's just simply all of the laity getting involved in the small group ministry. Well, how does this happen? All we have to do is simply invite a friend, anybody and everybody, to a small group setting where church members can sit down, eat food, and just kick back and make friends, build relationships. And then for the last 30 minutes, we can just simply talk about Jesus. And you know the Bible says if Christ is lifted up, he will draw all men unto him. So we don't have to know all the do's and the don'ts, what to say, all the scriptures. All we have to do is just simply invite friends.
So, tell me how you see this whole thing envisioned. How you see it playing out, man?
You know, this thing is so simple. We don't want to make it harder than what it actually is. This is what's going to happen. We're just simply going to invite folks to our home and just win souls just by us being us. We're not asking you to be a Bible worker or a pastor. We just want folks to be them. And when we do that, we find that folks can actually help people start off a relationship with Christ. Not in a church setting, but versus in a home setting, which a lot of people need because they have so many bad ideas about religion and things like that. So, you know, we just want to help folks to just start off a relationship with Christ in a neutral setting. And just so happen, God, you know, he wants to use so many folks' homes to do that.
So, does this really work? Are there any success stories of like, hey, I invited a guy to my house and next thing you know, he's baptized?
That's right. Well, just so happened, we actually have a story of this guy named Joe and Cheryl. And what they did actually was invite some folks into their home. Their story is very successful because they're not a typical pastor or Bible worker. They're laity, they're church members, they're common folks. And all they did was just be them. They didn't know all the Bible texts, but they started to invite folks to church. And lo and behold, by the grace of God, when they brought them to the church, they worked with the pastor and the Bible worker, and 2 souls were saved.
So I was christened in the Adventist church as a child. And when I became an adult, I, strayed away. And now I have returned fully and doing everything that God would have me to do. After being so deep into the world, I saw the destruction. I saw how God saved me by grace. And I saw so many people that I associated with end up in prisons, end up dying, end up, with bad bodily wounds where they'll never be the same. And after I came back to church and I started to prosper, and I don't mean financial prosper, I mean my health, good friends, good fellowship. After that came into play, I wanted to share this news. I wanted other people to feel what I was feeling. I didn't want to hold it back because when I was out here in the world, I didn't hold back when I heard about something in the world that I wanted to share. If such and such had something good over here that really wasn't good, I was willing to share it. So now that I had the real good news, I didn't have a problem sharing it and telling my friends. You just get out? And that was a term like maybe I was incarcerated somewhere. And my thing, that gave me the perfect opening to say, nah, man, that's just what God's been doing for me in my life. I'm living over here in Federal Way now. I'm married, and life is good. And let me tell you what's going on. Matter of fact, you want to go to church with me?
Well, friends, at this time, we just simply want to ask you to just get so excited about how many of your friends you're going to bring to the crusade. But first, we're going to do it through Operation Harvest, for about 10 weeks, we're going to study with them. So please get excited about this and start inviting your friends to the small groups.